Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you could be here. Um, what I wanted to specifically talk about is um, it has to do with going to the grocery store and not going to go and shop as frequent as you normally would. In other words, spread out the amount of time that you go. Let's say you go to the grocery store once a week. Instead of every 7 days, go every 10. Here's a prime example. I haven't been to the grocery store since the 13th of this month. And yes, I am in need or should go, do a little bit of shopping. But what I've been doing is instead of me, going off to the grocery store and shopping and bringing in new stuff, what I'm doing is I'm using up what I already have available to me that's here and leftovers. So I'm actually saving myself money by doing that, taking what I have that's already made up, any leftovers or anything, and converting it into something different. And I am a big, firm believer in somebody that likes to repurpose. In other words, you have a certain meal, but then you've got leftovers. And then you take those leftovers maybe in a couple of days or three, take it out of the refrigerator and make something completely different with it. So I am big on that. That does save money. It also keeps food from going to waste. So, primarily, what this video is about is don't be so apt to go out to the grocery store as often as you normally would. Work around what you have. And then once you are out of what you have, or say you've only got one left of something, yeah, then it's worth going back and replenishing. One thing to keep in mind too, in the time that you could be waiting those extra 3 or 4 days to go to the grocery store to pick up, you know, some groceries and stuff. Who's not to say that what you're out of may not go on sale? If it goes on sale, that saves you even more money in the case of that happening. So I am trying something a little different. I'm extending out my days a little bit further to see how far I can go from one grocery shop to the next. And it's like I said, so far, I've been able to extend it out 9 days and still be able to eat off of things that I have here and recreate a different meal or maybe meals. I might be able to make more than one thing out of it depending on what how much I have left. So, the bottom line, work with what you have, use what you have before you go out and shop for new groceries. Um, I'm glad that you could stop by, be with me today, or whatever time of day it is for you, and you know, and have me pass along this information. But it's always good to use up what you have first because that really does keep you from having any waste or anything that'll spoil. Not only that, whenever you go and recreate meals, in fact, I happen to like leftovers for the simple reason you put it in the refrigerator. What is that whatever it is you're putting in the refrigerator doing. Okay. Well, the flavors marry a little more. So it actually tastes better next go around. Many people you probably don't even think about that. But yeah, the flavors marry more when you have it in the refrigerator and take it out 2, maybe 3 days later. Here's a good example. One of the things that does tend to taste better 2 or 3 days down the line, spaghetti sauce, because all the flavors blend together. That's one. The second one, it's a dessert. It's a dessert, but you could probably take it and maybe make something else out of it. Um, Banana pudding is one that would the flavors tend to marry a little more. And I actually have a third one. It just happened to cross my mind. Potato soup. Yeah, potato soup. It tends to taste better a couple of days down the pipe. And guess what? I'm not a big fan of it. For those that like it, that's perfectly fine. You can take potato soup, I believe, and convert it to, say, a clam chowder. I do believe they're very similar in the way they're prepared. Well, anyway, I'm glad that all of you could stop by, be with me, to for me to pass along this information, and you know, keep a lookout. Always be on the lookout for a new video, and you know, I will gladly, pass along any new information that I might have or any new content that is of any help to you guys. But I appreciate all of you being here, and I hope all of you have a great whatever time of day it is, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.